and by the special grace of God, one of the spokesmen of the Tinubu campaign in 2023. The chairman knows that I have knack for timing because it is not easy to bring people out from their homes and then you keep them waiting endlessly because of one bloody aspirant. So I told him, I called him at 9:30. He told me, give me 40 minutes. So when it was getting to 10 o'clock, which was my time, I had to enter the room. Even when my other people were still waiting and said they are on their way, I said, no, I need to enter the room. It's not easy to see Chief Ekaton sitting down or breaking him from his house. He's a big man aside from being he's a very serious palace chief. He's my very good friend. And I know that he knows the capacity I'm made of. Because for me, it's about honesty of purpose. It's about being forthright. I don't bend issues. My truth telling may be very bitter to your ears, but it is better for me to tell you the truth than to pretend or mislead you. When you now discover, you will be helpless. That is not my way of leadership. Well, I am one of the aspirants vying for the governorship of Edo State. And I am contesting because I know that I have paid my dues. I told people, they asked me, why are you contesting? I said, I have all that it takes to be governor of Edo State. I have the courage, I have the boldness, I am fearless, I speak truth to power, and I have ideas that can drive governance in this state. I may not be a money bag like some of them who are putting everything everywhere and all that. But if I get the ticket of this party, whoever that the ruling party here is bringing, I will run him out of town. And I know that for sure. I have quite a rich network of influence across the country. I'm also very conversant with the system that operates in Edo State. In all the 18 local governments, I have carried out study, and I know what our comparative advantage is. You see, you can't govern a state like Edo without you being in touch with the people. If you are in touch with the people, yes, that's when you will know what operates in their different local governments. I told chairman sometime when I met them, I said, they have sustained and survived this party at their own cost. Individuals who are here. When we were voting for Obaseki in 2016, we thought we were voting for a man who will carry everybody along. Even as members of APC, Obaseki was treating everyone like opposition. He waited several months to appoint commissioners. He abandoned those who work for him. He kept some of them in local prison. And when you ask questions, he tells you, no, don't worry, I've paid my way to power. I said to them, I don't give a damn what happens. But today, that he's trying to look for his successor, I can see him, distributing the drains. I can see them patching some streets because they want to tell us that governance is in action. But we know that they have failed. But APC must get its ass together to ensure that we get the right caliber of person who will be able to confront the issues, interrogate the issues, and deliver on promise. So for me, I am a young man standing in front of you. I could be a small boy, but please don't try my size. I am very, very, very fearless and courageous, and I can fight. I don't give a damn. I've taken bigger battles. In 2023, I fought Atiku to a standstill. They thought I had some godfathers that were pushing me. I said, no, but once I'm driven by my conviction that the South must get presidency, I went all out. So, for Edo, there's so much to be done. I told the chairman sometimes, he can say, if I'm opportune to be given the ticket of this party, which I hope I will, it is the party that will drive the campaign. Not you appointing somebody to come and torpedo the position of party leaders and owners of the party at the local government level. Because the tendency is for people to just bring appoint one man. Maybe you don't even know him. He will go and say, I'm the DG of campaign. Then the people that have been sustaining the party, they keep them at the background. I am not going to operate that kind of system. I am going to carry everybody along. The party will drive the campaign. And I said again that Edo is very rich in human and material resources. But in my going around now, when I saw the state of roads in Edo State, I just believe that we don't have a governor in place. We have a governor who can arrest people and put them in local prison, but we don't have a governor who can deliver on governance. If you look at Benin, Ikpoba Okha Road, Obaseki traveled on that road to Fuga on the 26th of December. And I was asking some of his aides. I said, as he was coming, he see a federal government product that they will tell you this road is federal government road, this one is state government road. You will dance from the Benin bypass here up to Auchi, you'll be dancing your vehicle. No matter how you want to see, you can't even accelerate beyond 60 miles per hour. Yet, when they interrogate you about that road, they will tell you it is federal government road. Are we federal government? Is it not a no governor? So what we will do, just like what Oshomole said yesterday, accusing the Minister of Works for voting 200 million naira, which is just like patching a road for this very important road. Edo State is a transit state. When you are coming from Lagos southwest, you pass through Edo State. From south-south, you pass through Edo State. Southeast, you pass through Edo State. You are going to the north, you pass through Edo State. Why is it difficult for federal government to even deliberately and consciously the budget funds that will fix this all important road? As a governor, I will go cap in hand if it means me kneeling down before the president. Please, please, my people are suffering. We need to fix this road urgently. And that will be my first priority when I take over government. When I tell people that getting the ticket is one, winning the election is another, I don't see an opponent in whoever they are bringing. Whether the interpreter or the other persons, I don't see them. Because we know this state too well. Look at the bypass. Look at the trailer park. They refused to build one. I told people I will. In my first 100 days, there will be trailer park at the bypass at Adiele and Okpola, where I come from. There are two cement giants in Okpola. Obaseki takes home almost 280 million every month as IGR from those cement plants. What do we get at the end of the day? Nothing. They assemble the money, they bring it here, they carry them to Lagos, set up their company. His company, AfriInvest, that was castrated before he became governor, has bounced back, and as we speak, they have 7-story building. They built it from scratch on Gerard Road in Ikoyi, Lagos. And they have also gone a step further to establish a bank called Globus Bank. All the money they are taking from our security votes, 850 million every month. That's where they apply the money to. And I told them, I said, please take me to court. If you know what I'm saying is not the truth. You know, I went to that AfriInvest headquarters. When they were building it, I was there. Now they have finished. 7-story building on Gerard Road in the Ikoyi. That's a company that was almost liquidated. Look at the Benin Stormwater Master Plan. He abandoned it. That same AfriInvest was the one that procured for Somali government 25 billion naira to commence that particular project. Osomole paid the entire 25 billion naira October before November when he left office. So not that we were owing money. But at the end of the day, what did he do? He stopped that project. When the clouds are gathering, the people are in trouble. Our people are in trouble. We were able to recover the 5 junction, and this is very notorious. The one from Ewobutu to Igunadu and all of that is still underground. There is no channel to take water to Ikpoba Okha because Obaseki just felt he doesn't want to continue the projects that Oshiomhole did. Share wickedness. And when you ask questions, what is the whole essence of governance if you are unable to cater for the needs of the people? If you go around now and see them disrupting drains, they are packing sand from the gutters. This is what they ought to have done long time, continuously, but they will not. Elections are coming, they will pretend that they are working. But we know that we are going to punish them with our tongue. Edo, as we speak today, is number 6 in the hierarchy of states that are owing money. 325 billion naira is what we are owing. At a time that we are getting so much money from federation account. Only last 2 weeks, they shared 1,088 billion as federal allocation. And Edo share of that is about 27 billion. We've never had this so good. Yet, we've never had this so bad in the state in terms of governance. So I come all the time to the states, and when I see things, I'm like asking, what is the whole essence of governance? If a man cannot interrogate, the challenges we are facing and offer solutions. So you are saying before you, a young man who understands the issues, I've got ideas. You can do dry pot at the bypass here. During Oshiomhole, there was a ceramic company that started, owned by Chinese people. They tapped into the gas deposit at Odogo and brought it there. They have 24 hours power supply. Your ties, your ceramic products, everything has been done there. Opposite it is another steel company that started the same thing. At the bypass, you can build a dry pot and huge warehouses where you can keep produce and products of manufacturers from southeast. Keep them there. They pay ground rent to Edo people before they package them for shipping in Lagos. Because this state is just like the beginning of states and zones: south, southeast, southwest. And when you are going to the north, you pass through here. But we are not utilizing all of that. The land in the bypass is just lying fallow. When you build huge warehouses, it will create an opportunity. Even the trailer park I'm talking, you are going to make money. When they go in, they pay. When they are coming out, they pay. And they will get serious because when they know that they are going to pay, they won't be sleeping there and not fixing their vehicles if they are actually bad. So, there is so much to read. What about Edo furniture? We all know that Benin is the center of furniture in the entire country. But how much have we been able to leverage on that to add value to governance? For my own governorship, I will make sure I create what they call furniture city. I will build a furniture city that will have police station, will have hospital, will have shops, so that we can capture those who are in the informal sector to the formal sector and expand our tax net. It's only when people pay tax that government can have money and also do things for them. There is so much land, lying fallow, almost uninhabited. We will create it. When you are going to furniture city, you will know that you are going to furniture city. Another industrial hub will start from that area. There is so much to be done. What about our rubber? Nobody is talking about rubber plantation again in those states. Nobody. What about our woods, logging? Nobody. What about our aquatic life? They said they want to build the port. I told Obaseki, I said, a port is a security outfit for federal government. Because when ships are going to be coming there, you don't know what they will be carrying. They may carry arms. So government is going to be careful in granting you license. He said, he was going to do it, he was going to do it. Today, it is still at the level of MOU. Nothing is being done. But if you travel out of this country, tiger prawns and all these things, they are gotten from dedicated fishermen and women. But nobody is utilizing that opportunity here. So you can open up a huge, a whole lot of aquatic life over there and encourage the people by giving them soft loan so that they can make this a more formal business entrepreneur. There's so much to be done. Cassava waste, cassava products, palm produce waste, poultry waste, they can be converted to ethanol production such that it will become a major income spinner. So Edo State is blessed, but in the last 7 years we have been cursed with a particular governor who feels that as much as his face is dark, his heart is also dark, and he doesn't want to employ emotional intelligence to be able to speak to our hearts and do things that will favor us. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, delegates for the February 17th primaries. The timetable has been released yesterday. By tomorrow, we'll start purchasing form, 50 million naira. Some people told me, you don't have money to buy form. Oh, you don't have this. I said, no problem. The people that I speak to, the friends that I have, they will shoulder the responsibility. I will buy that form, I will stand for that election, and I hope that a lot of you will support and invest me. They have quite a number of aspirants. They will come and sweet talk you. They will tell you this, they will tell you that. I'm not going to sweet talk you. What I won't do, I won't promise you that I will do it. I don't like bending issues. I'm going to speak truth to you. If it is bitter in your ears, I'm sorry, but that is how I am, and that's how I want to be. In 2016, I told them, including Hekaton here, I said, Obaseki no be better person who will go support the chairman. You are bearing me witness. Oshomole was angry and all that. I said, I will campaign for him. I didn't go to any local government to campaign for Obaseki. They say, you are a commissioner. Who are you? I said, this man is not a good man. The people who carry him on their head, like Henry Dago and others, they were his first casualty. He went to his hotel. They ransacked that place, shot at the hotel and ransacked the whole place. Osakwawa was taken to Oko prison, spent 3-4 months there. These are the people who carry him on their head. I said, this man no be better person, I know here. Then Obaseki now called me. Come and work for me in my government. I said, no, I never supported you. Why would I come and work for you? I don't believe in your government. What do you want to give me? Commissioner or what? No, I've gone beyond that. I haven't been a commissioner, I'm okay. Let me look for that thing. Go and look for people who want to serve you, but I know you are not a good man. He tried as much as possible to make sure that we become friends. He said, you join him to fight with somebody. I said, what has he done to you? A man who gave you opportunity to become governor when you were little or less known in the state. We didn't know you. You have never voted in Edo. And all of a sudden you want to start fighting him. I won't be. That's why I stood on the side of Oshomole to fight Obaseki. Until tomorrow, I'm still fighting. I'm not tired of fighting. Until we root them out from that government house, they won't have sense. And he thinks that he can manipulate the process. I can tell you people, if I become the candidate, not be able to president, but I know what they are doing. If not election, if they want rig them, but they waste their time. We have all the structures it takes to start our own. We have been there. I have been spokesman to former president for donkey years. I was spokesperson to PDP presidential campaign in 2019. And I left APC because I felt Buhari was not performing. So each time I criticize, he said, why you not APC? Why are you criticizing? This man is not doing what you say we should do. So in order for me not to be offending the sensibilities of Oshomole, I pulled out. And I joined PDP and I started hammering Buhari. I was one of the strongest critics of Buhari. And today, with all the revelations of corruption and looting and all of that, we saw that Buhari was not impressed that APC could have got him. But we thank God that we have a new president in place. When it was the time again, Atiku said, he wants to be president. This time, in 2019, we are allowed enough to produce candidates, not southern aspirants. But this time, Atiku, you are not going anywhere. We had a meeting with late Raymond Dokosi, may so rest in peace. And I told them, I said, I won't support you. They thought I was joking. After that meeting, the following day, I went on television. I said, it will be a sin for Atiku to say he wants to contest again when Buhari will have been finishing 8 years. It is the turn of the South. Anybody in the South, fine, but not Atiku. And I took my fight. I did documentaries. I did everything at my own expense. I was happy that he was beaten flat because I saw it. Now back to Edo. They said, Afegbua is supported zoning in the national. Why is he not supporting zoning in Edo? It should be the turn of Edo Central. And I told people, I said, see, you have to understand the issues. And for zoning, if zoning is the order. In PDP, where I was that time in 2019, it is captured in Article 7, subsection C, that there shall be zoning between North and South. So if PDP in the state are zoning, it's understandable. In APC, there is nothing like zoning. And the party hierarchy here and Abuja has spoken so eloquently about that there is no zoning. And there has never been zoning because from 1999 up to 2007 when Adam Soshomole came to contest, he came and chose AC, Action Congress. Practically unknown party. Soshomole used his national popularity to build that party and confronted Osunbo. In fact, he won the election, he went to tribunal and tribunal gave him back. So what is the meaning of zoning? It was Soshomole a product of zoning. When he was thinking, he said, see my friend here, he never knew that that door was an enemy. He gave me to Obaseki. Obaseki now become another ball game. And today, we are looking for successor to Obaseki. So anybody who is talking about zoning is either the person is being economical with the truth or not sure of the operative environment in Edo with respect to zoning. Again, when you want to talk about political recognition, you don't do it as if it is your entitlement. I told them, you have to negotiate. Politics is all about negotiation, constructive engagement, collective bargaining. That I've come here to discuss with you because I want to speak to you and woo you. If 2-3 people here see that I'm a viable candidate, oh well and good. That is how to move forward. I wouldn't expect that everybody here will endorse Kassim Afegbua and say that, oh, he's our candidate. No, it doesn't work that way. Because we are driven by different nuances. And those nuances are what inform our choices. So for me, please, I am pleading with you. When people come to tell you this, that, listen and look at their character. It is not those who will come now, they get to and they lock their door. In fact, getting the candidature is one, winning the election is another. And I told some people, why do you think you are best fitted for this? I said, because I have a name recognition. If you just call Kassim Afegbua, people know me. So, and they know what I believe in. They don't, you can speak about me because I know the new person face, so whether you be high or mighty, when I want to hammer you, I go hammer you. So my own, I know they beg, I don't beg issues. I will tell you plainly, but that government house, I will make it accessible. And I will run a party-based government such that the 18 local government chairmen, both elected and party executives, will be part and parcel of the governance process. And I told people, I said, once I win, and the day of my inauguration, that is the day you will get your commissioners. My cabinet will be set up on that day. Once I become a governor and they swear me in, I will reel out the list of my commissioners, special advisors, this, that. And that day, I will host my first cabinet meeting. Because you are going to be finishing 6 weeks before handing over, September 21st to November 11, November 12. Why will you wait for 6-7 months if you are not a wicked person? Why will you wait for so long? Because you don't want to pay people salary or what? Is the money your father's money? It belongs to other people. And now we know the reason why they were saving money, because they are building their companies and everything. You imagine them demolishing our state library and they went and built shop right there. Ask questions about that shop right, you don't know the details. Everything is in secrecy. We will probe and probe and probe. Our money that is taken away, we will bring it back. Anybody who tells me that I didn't probe, when you are campaigning, don't tell you will go to them. I will probe. I will probe. Whatever they want to do now, let them do it, because I know that I'm coming. God has spoken to me. Before I entered this race, I committed it to prayers, and God has answered my prayers. And that is why some of you are seated here to listen to this young man. I want to have a cerebral man like Ekanton. You know, he's Mr. White. The man is always very clean. And as he's clean in the outside, that's how he's clean inside. They gave him appointment. NDDC as one of the directors. A bad Obaseki, bad and wicked Obaseki. This is what I'm telling him. He knows me. Deny him, himself and Odubu. And those sons that you have opportunity to lead at the NDDC, you deny them. They took them to court and all that, and at the end of the day, they were denied. This is a senior palace chief. What do you benefit if you are fighting your own people? During my time, I will open the coast. Any those who qualify for any position, I will lobby for that person to be there. That is how to lead. That is governance. I challenge them that period. You can imagine 14 people elected to represent their constituency at the State House of Assembly. A wicked Obaseki presided over this state for 4 years with 9 members. 9 members to be making law for you and me. And then it is that kind of a man you want me to celebrate. I will not. At some point they told me they will go and demolish my house in the village. I told them, if na my house, now they block your eye. When you go to see road, make you perform. Go demolish it. Anything materially, I know the value of. Now 6 by 3 when I die, they will measure them. They go roll you inside, you don't become manure. Yes. Land don't finish. If na my house, they disturb you, go demolish them. I don't care for that one. But for God's sake, why will you be fighting your own people? How can somebody contest an election to represent his people as a lawmaker? 14 of them, you deny them because you want to show power. But this is where we are. That kind of scenario will never happen again. And we are already looking towards September 21st when we will vote out this government. They know that they are going. They can never produce a successor. Yes. I don't know tomorrow, but I know those who will not succeed Obaseki. We will not have a man like Obaseki again to succeed Obaseki. Amen. Never again in the history of this thing. So distinguished party people, some of you are going to emerge as delegates because by the timetable they will do delegate conference. Please, in your quiet room, all I need from you is prayers. Please. But sing me the way you are singing like this, that's how my heart is. I'm a very emotional person. I have emotional intelligence. I can interrogate the issues. I can speak to the issues. I also have courage and boldness to lead and take decisions. They might be painful decisions, but they will be decisions that will be good for all of us. So please, as we prepare for the primaries on February 17, I want to plead with you all. Please, just have a thought for me. Just please remember when Kassim Afegbua came to speak to you. I may not have silver, I may not have gold, but I have good ideas, I have a good heart to offer. And those who will come with silver and gold, don't let them go with the impression that they are purchasing you. They can't buy your conscience. Your conscience is what will guide you in this process. And I thank you all for coming out to listen to me, and God bless you.
Hallelujah. I would have just allowed you to do the normal ceremony and leave, but my conscience will judge me because I know your family so well. The late first woman senator was like a mother to me. And in fact, the first chieftaincy title that my father ever had was given to him by the Okha. Yeah. And I know you so well. It is true that the party have come up with the timetable, but what is not clear yet is the mode at which they are going to do it. But to set the record straight, because I know some persons who have abandoned their position, they want to return back with all force, abandon their position, their duty post, because they feel that the next thing is going to be primaries, and it is the executive that will do it. Let me state very clearly, and I stand to be quoted anytime, any day, that our right to vote in primaries have been taken from us by a clause which has not been repealed. So even the president himself cannot vote. So I, as the chairman of the party, cannot vote. If I cannot vote, the executive cannot vote until that law is repealed. So let them know and let them have it at the back of their mind, so I don't fight unnecessary battle that will not lead them to anywhere. Then number two, to fulfill the position of the Electoral Act, that is why the party came up with that timetable. So I'm saying authoritatively that the mode for primaries have not been defined, and we will keep our eyes open, and when we are told this is the mode, we'll face it frontally. So I wish you well, I wish you well, I wish you well. Thank you so much.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.